Hello and welcome back to some more Animal Crossing. My name is Hollow and today we're talking about Nookazon, Animal Crossing's very own Amazon. Wait a second, it's literally eBay, but for some reason everyone refers to it as Animal Crossing's Amazon because of the name. Probably that's silly. Anyway, if you aren't aware, the website Nookazon is a very popular source for trading in Animal Crossing. It lets you list items, recipes, even villages, clothes, and then set your own price. You could list an item and then ask for bells, or you could say items in trade for other items, or even request that the customer make their own offer. Some people are very reasonable and ask for a small amount of bells or a fair trade, and other people will try to swindle you for all you're worth, and in a way, I respect it. The downside is that you'll have to interact with other people and visit their island, which for some of us is an actual nightmare. So if you do want to use it, how does it work? Firstly, you make an account and link the relevant socials to use. I definitely recommend you just use Discord, since this is a primary way to interact with buyers and sellers of Nookazon. It's free to set up if you for some reason don't already have a Discord. Once you've got your Discord information attached to your account, you can then list items and set your prices, barter trades, or ask for the buyers to make that offer. We can also set our profile to be currently online or offline, which will help potential buyers know that you're available right now for the trade. Once we've sold an item that we've listed, you can click the mark as sold button to remove it from the listing. Or if you're looking to buy an item rather than sell one, then we could just search up any item in the game and see all current listings. In an effort to help the users avoid scams, the website does provide the raw information about what you would normally buy this item with, say in Nook's Cranny store or from the Able store or in the catalog. However, you should really expect to buy most items for more than their original worth in game, since players want money for their time in the trade. But this helps you avoid overpaying to extortionate levels because you at least understand what the bare minimum, the average price should be. It's more complicated when players are looking to barter trades rather than straight bell for item, since the values of each item must be considered, and basically you're more at risk of a scam in these types of trades. You may also know that the players have a rating on their account. This is another way to help spot scammers, letting users leave feedback based on who they've traded with and when the trade's gone well or badly. Naturally, it's up to you to be smart and consider each trade you make. These things are going to help you spot scammers, but they won't fully protect you. Once we've found an item that we want to buy, or someone is interested in something I'm selling, you simply message each other via, say, Discord or whatever social you've chosen and start talking about the trade. We can use the website to make offers, but honestly, I think it's just faster to go straight to their socials, since they're more likely to check those than Nookazon's website. From here, you'll agree on a trade, be it bells or a barter, and then swap a dodo code for whoever's island you're going to use for the trade and make that trade in game. Beware once again here that you could drop the bells or the item, and then the other player that was supposedly making the trade with you could just grab one of those and kick you from their island or leave yours before completing that trade. I would always advise that bells are dropped first, since they can be replaced, something you can always get access to, compared to the potentially rare item in the trade. It's a pretty straightforward system, and though I'm obviously making sure to warn you about potential scam methods, I'd say it's quite rare and most people are pretty friendly and reasonable. So that's how it works, but there's that whole question of, should you even use this? Is this not just cheating? Just like any exploit, such as time travel in Animal Crossing, there's a lot of positives to use it, but there are also some negatives for you to consider. For the positives or the pros, you could make insane money using this website, selling items for more than their original value to players who can't get the items until after many days of trying. Or you could otherwise get items from otherwise missed events if you miss things like, say, Sakura season and desperately wanted those items but can't get them anymore. You can bypass those time gates, like waiting forever for items or clothes to show up in your respective shop. You could get access to villages that normally you'd spend hours and hours searching on mystery islands for. Or of course, you're able to trade bells for items that you can't craft or don't have the resources for. Ultimately, the convenience of this website is huge and undeniable, and it's a great source for bells and trading. However, at the same time, all of these things can reduce your own playtime and personal satisfaction of earning it and doing it yourself, potentially ruining your own long-term fun. And obviously, people can and potentially will try to scam you for more bells than an item is originally worth, or trade items that are worth much more than what you're after, or simply just rob and run like I mentioned. Similar to any exploit, it affects your own gameplay more than it's going to affect anyone else's, and it's ultimately up to you to decide if that's a positive or a negative thing for your own experience. experience. The only genuine, true negative to this website is that people may try to swindle you, and that's a risk that you have to take when you use a website like this. What do you think? Should it be allowed? Some people claim it kind of ruins the spirit of the game, but I don't know, I feel like it does the opposite of that, allowing a sort of public market for those who want to use it. The dangers of the scams are very real for those who don't know the value of items, but the only people using it are the ones that choose to, and you don't have to if you don't want to. Unlike any exploit, like time travel, it only affects those who are actively using it, and not you, your island, your game that's completely in its own world away from all of that. Still, it's quite a few videos both for and against Nookazon, and I'm interested to see what you guys think about it. Anyway, for now, I've been Hollow, you've been you. This has been my quick look at the Nookazon website, and I'll see you guys next time.